I'm going to produce this drink like I'm producing music. No, but when you're in, I've had a recording studio for 30 years of my life, and I'm making music every day of my life.
But you found these superfood ingredients and said, gosh, these ingredients could all work together. So you produced a drink the same way you would almost produce music. Is that accurate?
Yes, that's 100% correct. Now, when I was doing it, did I think like I'm going to produce this drink like I'm producing music? No, but when you're in, I've had a recording studio for 30 years of my life, and I'm making music every day of my life. It's just sort of secondhand nature to do things in combinations for me. So when I thought about it later on, I'm like, oh yeah, that's why it worked, because I saw the ingredients, they looked the same. I knew I could mix them together. Just from my process of music. I think that's what happened.
And I feel like you are shoulder deep in creativity, probably. Like if you're doing music every day.
Yes.
Do you think you use creativity to solve a health concern?
Yeah, I think on some level that's what happened. That I was looking at things and I saw it in a way that maybe nobody else saw it. And I think when you're a creative person, then that tends to be where you go first on some level. I'm always thinking of things from a creative standpoint. Sometimes it drives my wife nuts, but I'm coming up with ideas and things like that, and not crazy enough, but I have two very creative kids, and I think they sort of got it from probably seeing what I did and things like that, and knowing that they have permission to go create and have fun, and and see where it takes you.
When you look at your life, your old life before 120, your new life today after 120, do you see any life lessons in there about trying new, trial and error, anything in that regard?
Yeah, it's funny because I did this project, and I've been doing another music project with music from the Holocaust, and I rented Carnegie Hall, and we sold it out. Beyond the most successful thing in my life. And I was said to somebody, if I had to write a book about my life, I would title the book Everybody Says No. And I think that's the way, the mission of my life. Like, don't ever let anybody stop your ideas, ever. If you are passionate about anything, go figure out a way to do it. And I think it's a life lesson about creativity. And there have been some successes, and there have been some failures. But when you sort of hit it, and you go with your instinct, and everybody had laughed at you and thought you were nuts. I mean, everybody thought I was nuts to run Carnegie Hall. Everybody thought I was crazy to do the drink. This happens a lot. But I just know inside, if you have a passion for something, no matter what it is, go do it.
Ira, you've given us a lot of your time. I think I'm most taken by your creative confidence of solving your own problem. And then once you solved it, sharing it with the world. Please tell us, how can we help you? Please tell us how to find your website, how to find you on social media, and where to follow you and where to browse your products.
So the best way, so the other is this, so we guarantee, and I do the refund. So if you want to try 120 Life, the number is 120life, life.com. So that's 120life.com. And if you want to try it for 2 weeks, you have to purchase it. But if you're unhappy for any reason, if you don't like the way the bottle looks, just call me and I'll give you your money back. Guaranteed, and you will get me. Like sometimes I'm on radio talking, and I'm like, if you're unhappy, call me and I'll call you back. And people will say, I can't believe you called me back. I'm like, I said I would. So it's I think it's a no lose proposition, because if you're unhappy, I'll give you your money back. If it works, we're helping you.
So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank
It
you
was
for
great to
discovering
talk to
this health idea, and thank you for being selfless in this next chapter of your life and sharing it with us.
you. Thank you. You have a great day.